Hi, friends. Today we are on the last lesson of our similarities and differences of communities topic. Now, this was a small little unit we did, and I still might split this last lesson into 2 days for us because I really do want to talk about why it's so important that our communities are diverse and what kind of events happen in diverse communities. So if we look right here, our main question today says, what kind of events support community unity? Remember, a community is a place where people work, live, and play. And unity means it makes people come together, like unite. We are united. It means you come together and you're all for a same purpose or for the same cause. You're all united. So what kind of events do we do at school or in the community that bring us together? Let's talk about it. Well, before we get into school, let's think about our families. What activities bring your family together? I want you to think about that. I'm going to write down some of the things that comes to mind for me. Some things that brings my family together are holidays, birthdays, sports. Like if you play a sport, maybe your aunt or your uncle comes to watch you, or even a grandparent. But usually, those are the things that help that bring my family together. You know what else even sometimes brings family together is something as simple as dinner, a special family dinner or a Sunday dinner. I know a lot of people, a lot of families have Sunday dinners. That brings them together. Let's look at the second question. How does your family help each other when they get together? Well, this can be different for everyone. If we're getting together for a holiday, our family might help each other cook and clean. Family can help cook and clean. Your family can show support if they came for a sporting event, if they came to your soccer game or your wrestling match. They are helping you or helping each other by supporting you. So let's think, if this happens in our family, then it probably also happens in other places. Okay, let's think about our school now. What activities bring our school together? Let's think. What are some things we do in school? I think holidays bring our school together. What about park? Do you remember that? Park and the park assembly brings our school together. What else can we think of that can bring our school together? Maybe a fundraiser if we want to go and do something. A fundraiser. That's kind of hard to see. I'll move it up here. Fundraiser helps raise money to go on a field trip or something fun like that. What else? Maybe I know one thing. Do you guys remember party on the playground? Fun things like that. Oh, can't really see. Party on the playground. So activities that are fun and you can maybe dance or eat or talk to each other, seems like that's what brings us together. And why do we do these things? Why do we have holiday parties? And why do we do park? Or why do we do party on the playground? We do these things, well, there's a couple of reasons. We do it to have fun, get to know each other, work together. And when I say work together, I want you to think about park for a second. If you remember, I know it was a long time ago, but try to think about last year. Last year for our park assembly, we had some games to play. And I remember second grade last year had to toss some bean bags into a hula hoop. And I can't remember what the other grade levels did, but some students got to get called up into the front of the auditorium in front of the gym and play those games. But in order to win, they had to work together. So it helps us do teamwork and have fun and get to know each other. Now I want us to think, what are some things in my community and in my school? Let me flip over to here. This is what your page looks like, right? It says lesson 4. This is what you should be on. It's page 11. It says unity within a community. Complete the circle organizer by listing school and community activities. All right, I'm going to go back over here and try to think about what are some activities in my community that bring us together. And you're going to write this too. And if you have other ideas, I would love for you to write them down, even if I don't write it down. So let's think. What happens in our community? So you see 2 circles here. The big circle says my community. The little circle says my school. Now, our school circle is in the community circle. That's because our school is inside of our community. So let's think of our community. What are some things that you participate in? Are any of you Boy Scouts or Girl Scouts? That's in the community. That's not just school. So you could say Boy Scouts, Girl Scouts. I'll move this in a second. That's in the community. What about, do any of you play soccer? Like a soccer league, like ASO? I don't know if any of you play that, but that's in our community. A soccer league. You know what else was in our community? I know it happened in Marcy. I wonder if it happened in Deerfield. When Santa came on the fire trucks. I don't know if he came around near your house, but I know he came around to some houses. That happened in the community to bring people together. Santa riding the fire trucks. Now these activities have different purposes. Boy Scouts and Girl Scouts are to help boys and girls learn how to be a good teammate and how to even survive out in the wild and when they're camping and to tie some knots. So Boy Scouts and Girl Scouts give us a lot of good information. ASO soccer helps us learn how to play soccer and how to be a teammate. Santa riding on the fire truck is fun. That gives us some enjoyment. It brings us together. I know. Also, we got, before we went remote, I know there's a church around Deerfield and they sometimes have like Santa or a book drive or like a pancake breakfast. So that's in the community too. So I'm going to write church activities because I know that we get a lot of flyers from the church, and forget what church it is, in Deerfield or around Deerfield, and they always have different things going on. You know what else I could think of? Maybe a festival. Have you ever been to a festival or a bazaar where there are rides you can go on or a carousel? Those are some events in our community that bring us together, no matter who you are, whether you're a girl or a boy or an adult or a kid. Some of these things can bring us together. I'm going to pause right here and we are going to finish this tomorrow. All right, so we'll finish the school part tomorrow.